Hi, good night. It's Cafeteria Lavish with Mona in the Fatigable Heights. Happy New Year. I am glad to see everyone. I'm glad to see that we're all okay, and I'm glad to see that we're going into the new year together. I want to thank you guys for, giving me your energy and always coming through the Cafeteria Lavish for the tea and the coffee and the Lavish. I have quite a few things to talk about in our New Year special. So I do want to give you some information. I do want to start with the young man Peter Spencer, who was killed in a shooting in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and he's a Jamaican descent, and they are terminated in the news as an immigrant was killed, and no, it's not really getting any media coverage. So I'm definitely wanting to talk about it because it is very, very controversial, and it is my fellow countrymen, and I am so saddened to hear the news. So apparently Peter Spencer was dropped off to his friends, to meet up with his friend who had invited him by Snapchat to go hunting. His friend is white, and when he got to the location, his friend was there with three other white men, and a white girlfriend. And the Peter and his fiance and pregnant girlfriend had decided that he was going to be picked up later on that evening. As soon as she left, she got a text from him saying that he was going to spend the night. So she started calling him. She never got a response. He never responded back to her. At 2:30 a.m., it seems as if calls were made to that location, or the call was made to her or the family member to say that he had passed away. And she wasn't able to get there till about 9 a.m. in the morning. When she got there, the coroner was just arriving, and they were saying that he had multiple gunshots. He was shot 9 times, twice in the buttocks, and 6 in the chest, and 1 either through the mouth or out through the neck, out the mouth. And the person who they picked up for the act claimed that it was self-defense and that they felt intimidated or threatened, and nobody can understand why somebody would unload 9 into somebody. It is very, very hurtful and very, very disturbing to see. And so I wanted to talk about it. His name is Peter Spencer, and he is from Jamaica. He is from Kingston, Jamaica. I haven't been able to ascertain much information as yet, but I'm trying to see if I'm able to speak with the family. I did get an email from them. I'm going to post it in the description down below so that you can go ahead and see. There's 2 GoFundMe out for Peter's family for funeral expense and for legal expense, if you want to go ahead and help with that. It is very disturbing. So let me give you a little bit of information about it from the Nowcast Pittsburgh Action News. The Pennsylvania State Police Heritage Affairs team joins the investigation into the his demise in Venango County, Pennsylvania. There are calls for an arrest after a Jamaican immigrant was shot and killed in western Pennsylvania earlier this month. The coroner said that Peter Spencer was shot several times. The Black Political Empowerment Project, the BPEP, once answered because no charges have been filed. A statement was released Monday saying in part, "We demand the immediate investigation of this by the Venango County District Attorney, the U.S. Attorney General, and the Pennsylvania State Attorney General." BPEP CEO Tim Stevens talked to Pittsburgh's Action News 4 about Spencer's demise. He said Spencer had a fiancée and an unborn child. I found this story beyond tragic. We decided that we needed to send a letter to some of the key members that be in Pennsylvania. So go ahead and write your congressman, your councilman, your senator, your assembly person, anybody that your governor, anybody that you can get to about this case. Please reach out to the family if you can. If there's any help that you can provide, I'm asking you if you can definitely help in this situation. Chair of the Allegheny County Democratic Black Caucus, William Anderson, has been in constant communication with Spencer's family. This was the whole family that came to this country seeking a better life, and their life is destroyed. It would never be the same. This is not America, and I'm even further outraged that this is someone that came from another country and was slaughtered and shot 9 times. 6 in the chest, 2 in the buttocks, and 1 either through the mouth or from the neck out of the mouth, Stevens said. Pennsylvania State Police said a 25-year-old man was taken into custody and multiple guns were located at the scene, but no charges have been filed. According to Anderson, Spencer's fiancée dropped him off to go hunting with a former co-worker he had visited in the past. This time he was taken directly into the woods and not this person's mother's home. To the fiancée, she didn't feel totally comfortable with that, Stevens said. Less than 24 hours later, when she went to pick him up, he was gone. He was found in the driveway, like a while from the house, from the cabin, and on the ground. They took the person into custody and they searched the person's home, and there were multiple like guns found, but no charges filed. And the consensus generally is saying that it seems to be a cover-up, and that the police are not doing what it is that they should be doing. So we want to put as much media coverage on this as possible, because there's a little bit to no media coverage in the mainstream. So I am definitely bringing light to it and hoping that when I do post the video, that other bloggers will see, and that they, if they have not done this story as yet, that they will go ahead and pick it up as well and speak about Peter Spencer and say his name, Peter Spencer. So I am going to post a link down below for the GoFundMe and the story, so that you can help in any way that you can. The other things that I want to talk about tonight are many. I want to talk about Ghislaine Maxwell. Ghislaine was